What's up, y'all? It's Selena Amor, and welcome back to my channel.
That is disgusting. Ew.
I know it has been like 5 million years since I last uploaded.
True.
Just know life is crazy, but we are done with school. We're in some sort of place where I can start recording videos again. So today we are going to be recapping on Dragula, 3 episodes. I know I have so many episodes to cover, but we're going to be doing 3 at a time because that's all I can do, okay? But yes, we are here and we're going to be recapping Dragula. Once again, I am so sorry for not being here. I feel like a fail of a drag queen and a YouTuber right now. I mean, my titties look good, but it's just like, I feel terrible. Like, I've just left all high and dry wanting videos, and I am stressed out with life, being all like, you know?
Shut when you think about it.
I'm gonna try my best over this break to get into a habit, film some videos for you guys, even though we really don't have that many things of Drag Race going on at the moment. But I will take some time, film for you guys, because y'all deserve it. I'm so sorry. But with all that being said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and baby ring that bell so you can be notified whenever your favorite drag queen uploads. I promise, I pinky promise y'all, I will start uploading more because I have so much fun doing YouTube, and like, I don't know, I've been through a lot in these past couple months, so I'm like, drag makes me happy and I need to be happy again, so here we are. Did I say to like, subscribe, ring that bell, all that stuff?
Check your battery.
Anyways, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and get into this video because we have a lot to cover. So let's go ahead and get into episode 3, which is where we left off at. God, we are so behind on this season.
Nothing new, nothing changed, same old shit.
So diving into episode 3, it was a sci-fi horror floor show. So they had to, you know, some kind of alien, futuristic, intergalactic, killer, horror, monster, that kind of stuff. I would have gone as like a sexy cyber intergalactic slut, kind of like what Coco did, because that's a serve. Let's go ahead and get into all of it. Before we get into that, can we go ahead and get into this look, y'all? I look, oof, looks so good. So, first up in the category, we have the winner of the challenge. We have Hoso Teratoma, which, girl, Hoso gives it to me every time. I swear to God, like, this look was absolutely insane. She won that challenge, rightfully so. I know that's right, but girl, Hoso literally looks like some like alien anime manga type thing. That's what I love about Hoso. It's just like, I love about Hoso. She has a brand, she sticks to it, she never really differentiates from it. Like, girl, she turned it. Speaking of turning it, we have Miss Universal Studios, Miss Victoria Elizabeth Black, baby. She was the other winner of this challenge, and rightfully so, because, bitch, when this came on my screen, I was terrified. This thing was giving me the thing, like, down whenever she's, like, transforming into that thing. Oh my god, bitch. She turned the party. And the way she was selling it during the floor show, she was all, like, thrashing around. I had no idea if she was, like, frontwards, backwards. Baby, this look is absolutely incredible. And then also to learn that Victoria actually works at Universal Studios, like, of course she's gonna be bringing this caliber of drag because bitch works at Universal. Like, what?
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular, never the same, totally unique, completely not ever been done before, unafraid to reference or not reference, put it in a blender, shit on it, vomit on it, eat it, give birth to it.
Next up we have my big-titted sister, Miss Coco Kane. Baby, she ate up this floor show. She was giving me like intergalactic alien hooker. It was, ooh, let me do that. I don't know why I did that. But she was giving me like intergalactic hooker, space alien, fucking all the aliens, then killing them. Oh my god, she ate this up. I swear to God. That big old gun that she had that looked like a fleshlight, baby. She turned that out. And then that shot that they had whenever she was like checking herself out in the mirror, that was Oscar right there. Give them the Oscar because, baby, that was beautiful. And Coco, spoiler alert, Coco's really been fucking turning it this season, and she is my winner, baby. If Coco wins, I will lose it because that's my girl right there. Miss Coco Kane, that is my girl.
Willow Pill!
Speaking of my girl, we have Miss Eva Destruction up next, and this was kind of like an off week for her, which I felt so bad because Miss Eva's been bringing it since week 1. Like, this is her one off week, and I was kind of with the boulé. She did look kind of like costumey, wasn't really giving what all the other girls were giving, you know? But the way that Miss Eva was selling it on that floor show, one thing about Miss Eva, baby, she will give you a performance. She will sell it to you. She's gonna perform that for you, okay? I mean, she was selling me that whole, like, robot glitching out, miss, you know? Next up we have Erica Clash, which I absolutely loved this look. This was something completely different than we've ever seen Erica do. And I was just so exciting. Whenever this popped up on my screen, when I tell y'all, I was like,
Gag me.
because it was just something I never expected from Erica. We're so used to her kind of like anime-ish type aesthetic, and this was just a completely different direction. She looked like some like space dragon reptile creature. Girl, I was living for it. She turned that out.
Look how she ate that.
Next up we have Miss Grandmother Bitch herself, Miss Kendra Onyx, which, not gonna lie, I'm so disappointed to see her go. She got eliminated this episode, but I mean, kind of rightfully so. This look, it was not giving alien horror. It was giving like alien pedestrian walking down the street in the mall, you know? Like, it just wasn't giving what it needed to give. She was selling it with that performance though, Miss Grandmother Bitch, 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 bitch. Oh, I was living for that, okay? Also, if y'all hear my dogs barking outside, I am so sorry. I'm not gonna let them in because they're being bad as hell. But yeah, I was a little bit disappointed with Kendra because it was a little bit basic and didn't really fit the category. I mean, the only like alien kind of thing that she had was that she was purple, you know, like, not really giving.
It was supposed to give, but it did not give what needed to be gave to the highest of giving, if that makes any sense.
Next up we have Miss Astrid Aurelia, and she was coming as this kind of like goblin type alien with the eyes all over. I loved that little detail of the eyes all over. That was so cute. I lived for it. And the way that she was kind of selling it, I don't like how Astrid sells stuff kind of like manically and like moving all over the place. But with the way she was selling it here, it worked because she was giving me like that alien kind of whole fantasy, you know? I was living for it. I'm really God's favorite. Like, he made me so beautiful. Like, ooh, who wouldn't want to be me?
Girl. Oh, this girl is delusional.
Next up we have Abora, and she was going for this kind of like biblical angel type thing, which I love the concept. Biblical angels, like all that biblically accurate type stuff. I love looking at that because it is just so fascinating. Like, never would have thought that angels and stuff look like that, but I loved the concept of this. But for this category, it didn't really fit. It's not really alien type sci-fi horror, you know? It's not giving. But one thing I do gotta say, bitch, I love Abora for the drama that she be bringing. That bitch, oh my god. She just loves to stir the pot and start drama. Oh, bitch, I live for it. And then lastly in the category, we have Melissa B. Fierce coming as the Predator, but not just as the Predator, baby. A fully rhinestone and bedazzled Predator. Bitch, when I tell you I was gagged whenever she came out, I was like, and I saw all the lights gleaming and all that sparkle. Oh, bitch, it was... Yup, you better work. It was so fucking... Oh my god, I lived for it. I know the Boulets have kind of been onto her about using prosthetics and stuff like that, but baby, whenever you're turning it a look like this, you can't say nothing about it. So that was the end of the sci-fi horror category. Not gonna lie, these girls ate up this floor show. Like, besides Kendra, all of these girls ate it up. Like, I lived for every single one of these looks that came out on this floor show. Like, I was living, and I'm not a big fan of like sci-fi horror type stuff, but girl, I was living for this floor show.
And that's the truth. Oh, cheers. Sorry.
My favorite looks of the floor show were probably like Victoria, Melissa, Coco. Yeah, probably Victoria, Melissa, and Coco. They definitely had my favorite looks of the night. Oso was pretty up there as like a close tie. Alrighty, now moving on to episode 4. The category and floor show today was Dungeons and Drag Queens. It's a returning challenge that they did on season 3, which I actually loved this challenge on season 3. It was so much fun. They have Dungeons and Dragons looks, and then they go into a Dungeons and Dragons acting challenge, which I've never played Dungeons and Dragons, but I love that whole like fantasy world type aesthetic, bitch. I eat that up every time. So let's go ahead and get into these looks. First up to the floor show, we have my big-titted sister, Miss Coco Kane, and she was coming as this like elf warrior type thing. Oh baby, I lived for this every moment. She won the challenge, rightfully so, baby. My girl Coco won a challenge. I know that's right.
I know that's right.
But I mean, rightfully so. This look is absolutely incredible. Not only did she make that axe in such a small amount of time, and it is like so intricate, literally looks like an actual weapon, but the outfit is also insanely good too. Like it literally looks like she like killed people, skinned them, made an outfit out of them. I am living for this look. Miss Coco ate that up, baby. Next up, we have Hoso Teratoma coming as a dark elf, and I loved this look as well. She was selling you that character of the dark elf. She ate it up in that challenge of being the dark elf. I mean, Hoso was giving me everything I needed in this episode. I could totally see her in like a video game or like Lord of the Rings, that type of movie. Like, Hoso just ate that up. I'm obsessed with this look. Next up, we have Melissa B. Fierce, who was coming as a warrior, a human warrior. And girl, Melissa finally did pretty. I cannot. Whenever Melissa does pretty, bitch, I eat it up every time. So I love me a good pageant queen that gets all done up, glamorous and beautiful, just like me. But I love pageant queens so much. Melissa is a straight up pageant queen. I love Melissa because she does that typical pageant drag, but she does it dark and spooky, and she's not afraid to flip that switch and scare the fuck out of you, girl. And it was really disappointing to watch Melissa do so good this week, but be in the bottom for her team. But like I always say, it's like the Titanic, bitch. Your team's going down, you can't be Rose, bitch. You're Jack, you're going down with it. Next up, we have Victoria Elizabeth Black as an elf priest, which, not gonna lie, this look is a little bit basic. It's just a little flowy fabric and some jewels, but I mean, she looked good though. She looks very hot. I mean, the legs. Baby, come give me some of that chicken leg, okay? Alright, speaking of chicken leg, have y'all seen her Twitter, bitch? Mm-hmm.
Little nasty.
Oh yeah, Victoria looked hot. It was a little basic for the category, so I get why she was in the bottom. I mean, you gotta go all out. Whenever Coco making a whole axe basically the size of her titties, you need to go all out too, girl. Especially of what the level that she's been bringing. It's kind of an off week for her, you know? Next up, we have Eva Destruction coming as a human warrior. I think it was called a bard or something like that. No, that was Astrid. Astrid was the bard. She was a warrior, and I live for this look. I mean, it's just your kind of basic warrior knight look, nothing too crazy. I feel like if she didn't have immunity, she would be in the bottom. I mean, I know her team won and everything, but it's just didn't excite me, you know? It's just, Eva gives you everything sometimes, and this just wasn't giving me everything, you know? Next up, we have Erica Clash coming as like a elf miner type kind of thing. I'm not too crazy about this look. It is very basic. It's just a black trench coat with rhinestones glued on it. Like,
bitch, you look cheap. Boot. God.
nothing too crazy. I'm not gagging. Yeah, I'm not gagging. But I am gagging over that rhinestone pickaxe, bitch. She rhinestoned the fuck out of that pickaxe and it looks so good. One thing about me, baby, I love a good rhinestone job. I love a good stone job. Next up we have Astrid Aurelia coming as the human bard, and to be honest, I'm not too crazy about this look either. It is a little bit basic, which I know she is supposed to be human. I don't know what the fuck a bard is, but she could have elevated it, I feel like. I mean, I do like those pants. The pants are fun. It's a different kind of silhouette, but I'm just not too crazy about this look. I don't know what, you know? I'm sorry, Astrid, you're sickening, but I'm just not too going crazy. I'm not gagging. And then lastly, we have Abora coming as a forest elf, which I absolutely loved this look. Abora ate up this challenge. I mean, she was giving you that little, like, creepy elf that you would see in the forest that would eat you up and suck you up, you know? But, I mean, Abora looked so fucking good. The shoes, where they were, like, the little, like, wood plaques, she ate that up. She ate that completely up.
I mean, let me ask the audience.
Ooh, my titties look so good. Ooh, I want to taste a mommy's mommy milkers. Huh? I need Jesus. Oh my god. Hold up, y'all. I gotta put on more lip gloss before we get into this. I'm telling y'all, lip gloss literally makes everything feel better.
Oh, what you said? Queen.
Moving on to episode 5, we have the zombie prom, which, girl, I absolutely loved this episode. Oh my gosh, this episode was like probably one of my favorites of the season because, bitch, we had a double floor show. Bitch, we had 2 looks. We had 2 looks in this fucking category. Okay, so for the zombie prom, they had to go from, like, you know, pretty prom normal girl and then zombie as if she got attacked by a zombie, what you would see in the movies, riding through the hallway, sucking dick in the bathroom. Girl, what high school is that? I want to go to it. Ooh.
You're a whore. You done slept with everybody.
But yes, let's go ahead and get into these looks, baby. So first up, we have the winner of the challenge, Miss Victoria Elizabeth Black, Miss Universal Studios. And I absolutely loved this look. Not only does that zombie look like something you would straight up see in a horror movie, I loved the details of her being like tied up in the bow and like couldn't move and she was just like, you know, wobbling around. I loved that. And also, can we talk about Victoria being pretty? Oh my god, Victoria is so beautiful. Oh, it's like we're twins, you know.
Bitch, is you blind?
But yeah, Victoria absolutely ate up this floor show. She was selling it during that bitch. That transition from whenever they were going from pretty into zombie, bitch, that was like horrifying. I was not expecting it. That like threw me off guard with like the music and like the flashes and the transitions between the girls like changing. Oh, bitch, I lived for that.
Lord, I'm having a heart attack. Damn, this is some scary shit. Oh, I am scared.
Yeah, Victoria was really selling it. She was like giving you that whole screaming queen, throwing herself around on the ground and stuff, bitch. She was selling it. Next up, we have my twin, Miss Coco Kane. Bitch, she ate up this challenge too. These past few challenges, she has been eating up. Coco is eating this season, y'all. She about to look like Santa at the end of this season because she eating so much, bitch.
Oh my gosh, so creamy.
But Coco looked absolutely magnificent. Whenever she came out in that pretty look and that light came up on her, bitch, I was shocked because Coco in like gorgeous, just like beautiful makeup, ugh, it was everything I needed to see because she just looks so gorgeous and elegant and just like just beautiful. Oh my god, I love Coco. And then her zombie look, that is absolutely, I loved her zombie look. That's something I would see in like a horror movie. Something if my high school got attacked by zombies, I'd see this bitch in the hallway and I'd be like, hey, big titty sis. And the leg, the prosthetics of like the leg bone sticking out of her leg, bitch, that was insane. I thought that was real for a minute. I was like, gag. Oh my god. And I loved how, you know, most of the girls, whenever all that transitioning was happening, all of them were, you know, like screaming, kind of giving you horror. But bitch, Coco was giving you sex. She was giving you like, she was giving pleasure in that zombie transformation, bitch. And I lived for it. Ooh. Bitch, my highlight. Ooh, god. Damn. Okay. Next up, we have Abora, who is coming as this, like, zombie cheerleader. I get what the Boulets were saying about her kind of not fitting the category because, you know, it's prom. You know, you gotta be in a prom dress, be beautiful, glamorous. But she just came as, like, a cheerleader. I mean, she looked gorgeous in, like, normal drag makeup, which I looked for. Seeing Abora pretty was something I didn't know I needed to see in my life. But she did pretty well. And I do like how out of all the girls, her, like, girl had the whole full body transformation. Like, you know, she went from the skin tone to, like, a whole blue color with her titties hanging on the ground and shit, bitch. I lived for that. That was kind of cute. Unfortunately, she did get sent home this episode, but I honestly kind of liked this look. It was pretty cute, you know? Next up, we have Miss Hoso Teratoma and bitch. Hoso eating up as per usual. She came out as like this zombie kind of that grew tentacles and shit like that. I love whenever Hoso does like that prosthetics with the faces and like the extra like tendrils coming out of her face, bitch. It is so gory and so like disgusting, and I live for every single moment of it. Also, Hoso in pretty makeup is so gorgeous because she does the typical, you know, like kind of Hoso makeup, but it's more refined and soft and beautiful. I mean, I want Coco to paint me like that, because not Coco. I want Hoso to paint me like that because, bitch, she looked so good. She looks so gorgeous. Also, with her glamour floor show of season 4, bitch, she turned that out. She looked so beautiful. I loved it. And we are all very aware that Hoso's meaning of glamour is very subjective. We ain't forget about that ghost ship look. We have not forgotten about that girl. Next up, we have Eva Destruction, who came as like this nerdy girl at the prom and then got transformed into the vampire. I lived for it. This Eva sells it to you every time. I mean, she was giving you that little prom girl with the little like dances and everything. I was living for it. I mean, it was so cute. And then whenever she transformed, you can still kind of see that she was like the nerdy girl. I lived for that. That whenever you can like still see the character throughout the transformation, like that's commitment, bitch. That is commitment. Next up, we have Astrid Aurelia. Once again, I'm not too crazy about this look. She looked gorgeous in her pretty makeup. I mean, bitch, Astrid pretty. Yeah, you better work. But the zombie look, I wasn't too crazy over. I feel like it was just covering up too much, you know? I don't know how I feel about it. It's just, the teeth all over was a cute idea. I loved the teeth on your punani and booty, but other than that, it wasn't, I didn't really like it, you know? I mean, it was cute in concept, but the execution, it just looks sloppy, and I feel like it's just covering up like this facial prosthetic. I feel like it's covering up her face way too much, you know? And then lastly, we have Melissa B. Fierce, my husband, my baby father, all of the above.
Kiss it, lick it, suck it, stick it.
I loved whenever Melissa came out in her pretty look because, bitch, I eat up Melissa doing pretty every fucking time. This was no exception. She looked absolutely gorgeous in her pretty look. I mean, literally pageant queen, like, it don't get more pageant than that. Like, you want pageant, baby? There you go. But her zombie look, I wasn't too crazy over because the prosthetic work wasn't that good. And bitch, if you look, she's not wearing no makeup under that prosthetic. Girl, if you're gonna wear a prosthetic that covers your whole face, bitch, you still do your makeup underneath it to blend it properly because it takes me out of the illusion whenever I'm looking at this picture right now and I see her face, like her bare face underneath it. Whenever it also, like, continuity purposes, she was all beautiful, drag, painted for the gods, and then she puts all these prosthetics on and then like took off all her makeup. Like, girl, why? You looked so gorgeous. You looked so gorgeous and beautiful like me.
Please. Please?
We can't take anymore.
To be honest, I absolutely loved this episode. Like I said, bitch, a double floor show. And that transition, that whole floor show for the zombie prom was everything. And I loved that moment at the end whenever they had all the zombies like up there dancing and you had like Victoria and Coco dancing together and everything. That was so cute. I loved every moment of that. My favorite looks of the night were probably Victoria, of course, and Coco. Yeah, I think Victoria and Coco probably had my like most favorite looks of the night. Those are the ones I remember the most. But that goes ahead and wraps up our Dragula recap of these episodes so far. We got another episode next time that we're going to do where we cover the next 3 episodes, and that'll catch us up for the finale. We have UK to catch up on. I got 3 episodes I got to do of that. And we got Canada vs. the World to catch up on. Bitch, I am so far behind on that. And Lord have mercy, we got season 15 promos, bitch. Lord help me, I'm gonna be working over this break. I thought I could take a break. Absolutely not. But thank you guys so much for watching. Who are we rooting for on Dragula right now? Personally, my top 3. I mean, I know who the top 3 are because I'm caught up on the season. I just haven't not caught up on videos.
Just as I thought. Trash.
My top 3 originally, when watching, were Coco, Melissa, and Victoria, which honestly has changed a little bit now, but I'm loving this season. Dragula does it for me every time, bitch. I eat it up. The drama, the gags, bitch, it's everything. It's giving me everything that Drag Race does not, and bitch, I love Halloween time whenever Dragula comes on because I know I'm about to get my life, bitch. Get my life. Why do I keep playing with my hair like this? Like, I keep grabbing it like this. Like, maybe I just want someone to pull my hair, you know? Like, choke me, spank me, pull my hair.
Girl's a slut.
I'm telling y'all, I dressed like a slut today, so I am feeling like a slut. So, thank you guys so much for watching my crazy, thirsty, hoe ass all this time. I am so sorry for not being consistent with videos. I am a terrible YouTuber. I know it. Throw hate all you want, bitch. I know I'm a terrible YouTuber. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and baby, ring that bell. And also follow me on all my socials so you can support your favorite drag queen because, you know, you love me so much. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. See you guys later. Bye.